Hey there, folks. Got another Forge and Brush painting update for you. Everything I'm working on and completed. Actually, what I've completed. Everything you see in front of you here, this is one big commission that I've been working on for some time now. Minus the French infantry in the back that are based. All these guys up here, the Saxons, the pikemen, and these Macedonian cavalry, this is about close to 400, maybe over 400 altogether. Got about over 200 Saxon infantry over here with the command and such. We've got about 130 Macedonian pikemen. These are all 10 mil, by the way. And there's about 20 of these Macedonian cavalry as well. No? I really enjoyed painting these guys specifically. These are Pendragon. So let's get down to the table and take a close look at this and what I got done. First up are the Macedonian pikemen. These are 10 mil aim figures. I think you can get them from Old Glory 15s. I'm not sure. It's about 130 of these guys, more than 130. And you can see the pikes on them. I left the shields without any details. I believe that's up to the client, what he wants to do with that. Normally I just paint on stuff on those details, or on those shields. I'd paint the details. But I guess you can get decals for 10 mil, I'm not sure. And they turned out really well. And quite a few of them, 3 different poses. You got guys at the 45, and then you've got guys like this, which are straight up, as you can see. And they don't all have red tunics. Some of them are brown or an off-white linen color. And finally, where are they? There's a couple here. The third pose is these guys with the pikes to the fore. Customer likes to paint large units on large trays. So I can imagine all these guys will be in one single unit. I can only imagine. And yeah, there's over 130 of them. Just look at those bristling pikes. Pretty impressive, even though they're not based. These are going to be tricky to package. Should be interesting. I'm a pro when it comes to packing my painted miniatures before shipping, and we'll see. This will be a challenge. I don't want any damage to occur to these pikes. So there's those guys. The 10mm aim pikemen. Next up, we've got all these Saxons. These are painted up as the Prince Anton. I don't know what figure scale he's going to be using, but again, he likes big, based units. So this is ultimately, I already sent him along about 100 of these guys already. So 2 regiments of these guys divided among about 300 figures in all. It should be pretty impressive. The 1st and 2nd battalions. Here's the first batch I did. I just finished these the other day. And again, these are 10 mil, and they're Old Glory 10 mils. Fantastic. We've got a lot of little extra guys in here. We got skirmishers. A lot of these are line infantry pushed forward in the skirmishing role. Got quite a few of them. And we got command. Where's some command? There's some guys back here. Where's some of the newer ones? Right here. Got a few command in there. As you can see. Got some extra lace on their shakos. I didn't go crazy with them, but they turned out nice. Just look at that. So, yeah, these guys I just finished. I worked on 100-figure batches. This was the first batch. This was the second batch. And managed to get them all done. About a week per batch. So, that's about right for me. This is a pretty simple color scheme. About 20 hours, I would say, just for 100 plus of these. So together, this would be approximately 40 hours, I believe, for just these 2. Right there. Not bad. That's pretty good. what else have we got? Oh, yes, we got the Macedonian cavalry. Let's take a look at them. Well, these guys here, I'm very proud of. These took about a week. I don't know if it was 20 hours, but maybe a little less than that to do. But I'm quite proud of these. These really came out spectacular. Got some nice... I don't think that'll focus because of the... There it is. You can see the saddle cloth has a nice purpley color on it. I like that. They have a very light blue, dark sky blue tunic. And I kept them all the same as far as the uniforms because this is forming one elite unit in the client's army. And as you can see here, they've got this stripe on their tunic, which I had fun painting. I left it nice and bright white. I wanted it to really stand out, which in this scale, 10 mil, is really appropriate. And basically, the tunic is an off-white. I think I used skeleton bone with some highlights of ivory. Also, the stripe, I started off with a leather brown, which is a very dark tan brown. And over that, I went with white ivory. So it's a nice bright color. And I did that, I believe, after the wash. That's why it stands out so much. So, in other words, I didn't wash over that stripe. I kept it nice and bright, so the tabletop general will see that stripe in that unit. There's 19 I did. I also touched up the sample sent to me by the client, which is this one. Gave it the stripe. And there he is. And 19 others. There they are. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I enjoyed these. Painting them up a lot. Different colored scabbards here and there. Various browns and leathers, as you can see. Various colored footwear, I believe I also did. Yeah, so there they are. There's 19 of these guys. And finally, these are part of the commission. I didn't actually have to paint these. These were already painted. I painted these quite a while ago. But these are also part of this commission, which the client was happy to purchase as well. As always, folks, I do sell painted miniatures already. So this is a full battalion. The skirmishers, the lights are already skirmishing. They're deployed. There they are right there. Otherwise, you got the remaining companies. You got the grenadiers with the plumes. And you get the other 4 companies with their pom-poms brightly colored and displayed. Again, this is normally what I do. I like to pick certain aspects of the models, in this case the plumes, or the pom-poms rather, and really make them bright so they can be seen on the table. Like these yellows here, they're easy to see. The reds, the purple, light blue, and the dark green. Well, dark green's kind of hard, but I did highlight that with a very light greenish yellow. You can see that guy right there. So you can really distinguish him at this level and this scale when you're playing a game. You know what company is what base is what. You know what they are. And there is a stand with the standard, with the eagle. There it is. You got an officer, musician, color guard. Basically, there they are. So that's a full battalion. There's 2 of these that are part of this. You can see them back there in the back. So I'm not going to bring the other one up. And there they are, folks. This is all one complete commission. All painted by moi. And they are finished. And I'm going to get them packed up today and hopefully shipped out by the end of the week. So, folks, tell me what you think. Very enjoyable painting these guys. 10 millimeter, of course, I'm pretty experienced with. I've been painting up these Napoleonics for years and playing a lot of games with them. And they're a great scale. I mean, look how impressive that is when you got 3 ranks. These are based on 30 millimeter square. These are 30 by 20 bases, 2 to 3 figures per base. Yeah, so there they are, folks. Got some more projects I'm working on this week, later this week and into next week. I'm going to be working on those 15 mil British Airborne by Peter Piggs. I got quite a decent-sized commission to finish up on that. I hope to get that done this month. Also, I've got a small commission, about maybe, 16? I think it's 16 figures, Old Glory 15 millimeter Württemberger Light Dragoons that I'm going to be working on, and you guys are going to be seeing me get done. As always, I'll be painting these up in the paint-alongs that I do 4 days a week. Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, normally. And I always post links for you guys to watch and join in if you're willing to do so and get some stuff painted. So, folks, that's my Forge and Brush update, what I've gotten done. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, folks, hang in there. It's only going to get better. Like, share, subscribe, leave me some comment and feedback, and we'll talk to you soon, folks. Take care.